Welcome to this class. This is the lesson uh 9 now or 10 of our SM strategy trading, and these are the XV Academy. Okay, and we started speaking about liquidity, concept of liquidity about 2 classes ago, and we've spoken about types of liquidity we have, trend lines, um, equal highs, equal lows, buy side, sell side, and so on and so forth. um fake order block. Okay, so we want to look at these things on live charts. Okay, that's the purpose of this class. We want to just see them on examples. Okay, so I want to see examples of them. Okay, so we have this part of the charts that we'll be using. Okay, now let's start from here. Okay, first and foremost, importantly, we need a change of character before anything. Sorry, we need a break of structure. Sorry, I can't raise my voice higher than it. Maybe you should look for a louder speaker for me. Okay. So we need a block of structure. Let's say we have a block of structure here. Okay. Then we have another one right here. This one is even more clearer because this some people will say there's no candle close. So we are not working with that. So we work with this. Okay. Now after this other block, after this break of structure, you see that we have so much liquidity around. Okay, price tap into first use this order block right here as liquidity and tap this is like an order block. Let me just draw it fully. It's an order block right here. Okay, because look at it was used as liquidity to tap into this one, right? It was used as liquidity to tap into this one. Okay, but just give a little reaction and price come again to just take this high, this little high here as just take the high as liquidity and tap into other block above again. Then you push down finally. So you see how many times liquidity was taking. Okay, this is a fake order block and it serves as liquidity to tap into this, right? To create this high, giving us like a sell side liquidity. Okay, so you buy side liquidity and you see that price come for it, clear it off and tap into this order block right here. Okay, this order block right here, and they moved down. Can you see? Coming for another break of structure right here. Okay, so here now we've seen different type of like two types of liquidity right here that was taken. Okay, we have this order block here, but since we have another order block above it, price just sweep stop loss. Some people will put their stop loss. Some people will enter their trade like this. When they have seen other change of character, they put their trade like this, okay, and their SL at the exit of that order block. And you see that price sweep it, tap into the next one above, okay, tap into the next one above, give a little reaction. Now this reaction give us this liquidity here. That's another liquidity right there. This little high here. It's another liquidity. If you look at this high, didn't push down, this rejection did not happen from any other block. There's no other block here, right? And it didn't take any liquidity, just coming down to, okay. So this is actually the kind of buy side liquidity I was telling you about the other time. Okay. As you can see, price came back up, clear it off, and tap into this other block higher before moving down. Okay, so that's it. That's some sort of liquidity also. Okay, all right. We have another liquidity just right here. Okay, and that's like equal high. That's like equal high liquidity right here. And you see, we have like equal high liquidity right here. Okay, price broke structure at this point. All right. So some people will see this place as a kind of short position, and price just it's like equal high liquidity. Okay, equal high liquidity. All right, and price did what? Price clear all that liquidity, tapping into this other block right here, and just take the week. You can mark it all if you want. Okay, so that's exactly what price did, and you move down. Okay, move down. Now internally, we have all this price action, internal price action. All these are like internal structure, right? Because we are dealing with this should be our last order block. Okay, sorry, block of structure. So before that block of structure, all these movies internal this should be our next block of structure. Here. Okay, so all this move, um, all this more down to 6. Sorry. So all this move from here to here are all internal structure, right? So inside this internal structure, we can also trade. It's not as if we cannot trade, but we can go to lower time frame to see it clearly and trade from it. Can we see that it's also giving us a lot of liquidity and all? Can you see? Let me just let me reduce the thickness of this. So inside here we have a lot of price action that's giving so much liquidity sweep that we are looking for. Okay, so we can see we have our change of character from this point. Okay, we have our change of character from this point because it's the last higher high we had. Okay, so this is our last change of character. Okay, and you see that we have an order block around here. We have this order block here, right? And as you can see, price use this point as this is another form of buy side liquidity. Okay, and buy side liquidity right there. Price clear all the stop loss, tap into this other one, and what came for the next just here. So we have a break of structure right here. Okay, and what did price do again? We have liquidity above here. Okay, we have liquidity above here. Tap clear all those liquidity because it's like a order block, sorry, an order block, clear all those liquidity and came for this order block right above here. Came for that order block, and again growth structure, right? Now somehow the price still went high again. Maybe there are still so many orders. There's no how we'll be able to get that, but can't catch all the fish. But there are still so many people that are still having their essay all above these trend lines. Let me show you. This is a kind of trend line. Okay, but I just pick it from here. So that's this is another liquidity on the screen, and price just move up, clear all of it, tap into the remaining orders from this order block. Let's as if did not take all the orders left in this order block. That's why I came back. This kind of thing, there's no how you know that price will do that, okay? But when you see this huge injection, you know that okay, probably price want to clear all this liquidity and you can enter the close after the close of this long week. But there's no how you are going to know that price will still come back again for all these orders, okay? Because this is kind of trick. Sometimes price can actually do this kind of things. That's why you cannot always win, because we actually have liquidity here also. It's like equal high liquidity, and we have a pure high target here, price here, right? But price decided to sweep all your stop loss and still tap into this order block again. But what will happen is after price sweeping your liquidity and come back below it, you already know that it's just liquidity sweep and price wants to go more down. Okay, you will not see this as change of character. No, it's not, because it sweep it into an order block and close below it. Okay, so you should not see this as change of character. That's still liquidity sweep, and price just continue moving downward. Okay, block structure here again. It's not really a clear break of structure because we didn't have candle process. Okay, but we have a clean break of structure right here. We have a clean break of structure right here. Okay, so we have all this as see. It's like trend lines, liquidity, and price tap into this POI and continues journey downward again. Okay, then we had the break of structure here. We had a break of structure here. Okay, we had a break of structure here, and we had demand zone, sorry, supply zone right here. This week, see that price just take just this little liquidity above here, just this high case. It's a form of liquidity. Price tap on that one to move into the other block. Okay, and continue struggling downwards. Okay, so that's how price kept moving. Then we have another one here. This break of structure right here. Okay, excuse me. This break of structure right here, and we have some sort of liquidity right here. So price sweep that and create this new high and still sweep it again into this zone. I think I drew this with the higher time frame, but even on the lower time frame, we still have this demand zone, supply zone, sorry. Okay. I hope you understand what I'm marking. It's like buy to sell. So that's a window. Okay. That's a supply zone. Price target change and still continue strong down. Nice to break structure down. Break structure down. there are a lot of liquidity here for price to tap. We have an order block here, a price can use. So we reacted to it a bit, to this order block a bit. Can you see it? But the reaction is just, let me just do this test. But the reaction is just to give us a high for buy side liquidity. Okay, price tap into that to collect all the orders above this and continues joining down again. Can you see how price keeps doing that? Break of structure, clear liquidity, tap into other block, then move down. Okay. Then you have the last break of structure downwards here. If you go back to that higher time frame, you will see that now we have broken higher time frame lower. All we have been moving since is like internal structure. Let me go back to that 30 minutes where we trade this from. You see? So all this is like internal structure. We had our last break of structure here on this higher time frame. And from there, price started moving up again. And if you notice, the price still come and obey. It still came to obey like the last high we had here. I don't know if you understand. To give us something like this. Do you get what I'm trying to say? Okay, to give us something like that, right? But let's just follow as we were doing before. Okay, so all this is just like a one leg push down from this. That's this time frame we are looking at. So all this is internal structure. Okay, internal structure. But immediately the internal structure switches bullish, we are expecting a reversal. That's the theory, right? We are expecting a reversal, and that happened here. Let me just delete this. I've been able to use it to explain what I want to explain. Okay. So again we have this other block right here. That this other block right here. And if you look at it very well, this other block has also liquidity. So eventually, if you take this for switch of clear of liquidity and price continuation moving down, you will be wrong because the price did not actually break this low. It only wicked it. All the lows we have been selecting since, yeah, what actually price actually break. You see that I didn't pick this as low because this side now. If you look at this area, you look at this area, you see that this candle that broke this low did not actually close below it. It just weak it and came back up. That's why I was not picking this place as break of structure. Do you understand? That's why I didn't pick this place, but I pick here because the candle that close, there are a lot of candle close below it. I pick this one also. There are candle close below it. I pick this candle close, candle close, candle close, but this one there's no candle close. So this is not a break of structure. Okay, this is not a break of structure. So if there is no break of structure, then any other block, any demand zone inside this move down cannot be strong. So you have to wait till you have a break of structure, like we did here. So that's exactly what we did here. We didn't try to short anything here. Can you see it? I didn't try to trade any zone. I just waited for another break of structure. Then I began to look for trade again. Do you understand? So that's exactly what we are supposed to do. Okay. We didn't have a break of structure. Okay. So we can't be looking for short inside this point because this push down did not actually, this did not actually break structure for us. Okay. This is the lag structure break we had. So if you are to trade, you can look for trade in between here, and that may eventually give you loss, but that's not a problem. We already switched price here. Price switch to price already switched here. We have like a change of character right there. Okay, price started breaking highs. It broke this high, and did not give us liquidity. Actually push it higher. Okay, then it broke this high again. Okay, remember the last liquidity. Sorry, the last week of structure is here. Okay, but we can still look for more trades. But unfortunately, price does expand upside from that side. But what I just really want us to get from here is how the liquidity sweep works. Okay, how it works. Okay, if you still continue watching it, you will still see that it is still working. Okay, when after a break of structure, we want to see liquidity, then tap into other block before price move up. Okay, before price move up higher. That's how it works. Okay, that's how it works. This field, this guy that field here, you look at it, it serves as a breaker block here. That price used to press up, move up. Okay, but major thing I want you to get in this class is liquidity, concept of liquidity. Okay, so price switch higher, we have a group of structure to the upside. Okay, this spot, we have a group of structure to this spot. Then we have this liquidity here. Okay, pushing price to break into this breaker block. If you remember, I spoke about breaker block. Okay, so this breaker block, other block that failed. Okay, and even though if you are trade from here, you hit a loss, you see liquidity, and you see price coming back to it, you can take it as long. Okay, so we have the group of structure upward right here. That's telling that this is looking super bullish, and we have this other block as liquidity. Okay, okay, see, we have it as liquidity, and price grab it, most of the bits, then still sweep some liquidity below. If you go to higher time frame, this will be like order block. There will be an order block around here. Price tap into that and continue up again to break another structure. Okay, so this is to explain this concept of liquidity. Before you want to trade from a pure high, okay, you want to see a liquidity above it. That's what the concept of what I'm trying to explain. Okay, you have to see a liquidity above it, the form of liquidity, either equal lows like this, the price tap to it. Okay, that's what you want to see. Before you consider any POI, you want to see a break of structure. Okay, then you want to see a form of liquidity below above it. That's for buy. Okay, so you want to see liquidity above it so that price can sweep that liquidity and come to your zone and push up. Okay, so that's for buy. So this liquidity can be in any form. It can be equal lows, it can be trend lines liquidity, it can be what again? It can be other block, it can be buy side or sell side liquidity. Okay, I hope this is clear. And for sale, on the other hand, you want to see a break of structure, just like this, structure break. Okay, after seeing the structure break, then you have your order block somewhere here. All right, but before that order block can be valid, you want to see sort of liquidity above it, something like this. If that's a liquidity, you want price to tap into it, you can continue trading upward. Okay, so these are things you want to see before we consider POI. So this is just the concept of liquidity. Okay. So that will be it for tonight. We'll still have a question and answer session. Okay. But if you are watching this video in the future, you have questions, you can just ask me via the comment section, or you can ask me here. Okay. All right. Thank you for watching this particular class. See you on the next one.